It's a he said, it's a she said kind of love affair.
Is love in the air, or is your relationship on the verge of destruction? Let's talk about it. Sit back,
Relax.
and enjoy your favorite cocktail as we discuss relationships, dating,
Sex.
and love. Love on the rocks, that is.
Love on the rocks. Love on the rocks. Love on the rocks. Love on the rocks.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Love on the Rocks, and welcome back. New season. And, hey, oh, wait a second. Sorry. Hang on. Stand by.
Oh.
Well, hello. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. Hit the
Welcome
wrong
back.
button. Oh, my gosh. I'm like half asleep and hitting wrong
It's
button.
been too long.
I'm sorry. The wrong blonde. Sorry. Actually, the
I know
fact
she
is,
popped up and I was like,
Crystal's going to be my new co-host of the show. So.
we love Crystal.
Actually, I actually kind of like that idea. Hang on. Well, hello,
You're
Crystal.
funny.
How's it going today?
Oh, it's going. You're very tired, I see.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I just flew in from Vegas this morning. I've been there for like the last 10 days, and I'm like, and then as soon as I landed, my daughter picked me up, and we had so much running around to do, and it's like I am like literally riding on 2 hours of sleep. So
Wait, where did Meg go? What did you do to her?
oh, yeah. So let's bring on our relationship influencers. Let's welcome Lydia to the show. And Megan. Hello, Megan.
That was rude. Hi, guys.
Hello.
He's so
I'm a
tired.
little
He's
bit
delirious
stuffy,
at this
forgive
point.
me.
Hi, guys.
You know, hey, I'm full of jokes. What can I say?
I see.
Full of
How are y'all?
something.
We are good. Oh my gosh. This is the new year.
It is.
It is new season. And we're going to have another amazing episodes coming up in 2025.
Yes. I feel like it's January 74th.
For real.
I'm
Yes.
just excited that I haven't written 2024 on anything yet.
Same. Same.
Right?
Goals. I already did. That'll
Did
never
y'all
get
get snow in Houston? And I
We
know
did
Chicago gets it. Lydia, did you get snow?
Not really.
No. We
Um,
had 2 major snowstorms in a matter of like 6 days here.
You got more snow than we did.
We got piled.
New
And Houston
Orleans
got
got more
hit.
snow than Chicago.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was insane.
Houston got snow, but it melted like the next day. But
We
it was
still have ice.
So got a
It's
little.
cold. I'm not used to
Well,
this.
That I got you on.
Yeah, I'm not used to it. Give me back sunshine.
I miss it.
I do
I need
too.
spring to be here.
Yes.
Well, welcome to a brand new episode, guys. We are off. We're talking about the new year and the new you. Breaking old dating habits, because I'm telling you, I'm still single and I haven't, it's like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again.
So are you going to stop your meet
Result?
and greets?
Am I going to what?
Stop
Your
your
meet and greets.
My meet and greets.
Your
No,
meet and greets.
I'm not going to stop my meet and greets.
Mm.
No.
What are you changing then?
Yeah, what are you changing, Roger?
Well,
Earth to Roger.
I think it's the type of people that I'm actually going to kind of go after. I think I'm going to maybe try to stay off the dating apps, because after how many years?
How
What-
are you going to meet people? If
In
you're
real life?
like, what are your plans?
Well, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to go to the
Okay.
produce aisle.
Produce.
I'm going to go with the traditional method. See, that
Okay.
actually works.
Are you going
Okay.
to put a pineapple in your cart?
Stop.
Yeah.
Upside down?
Upside down.
Yes, and see if somebody says, "Oh, I like how your pineapple is upside down." And be like, "Oh, I see you've got some shortcake in your cart."
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
What
So
am
no
I
more
going to
speed
do?
dates for Roger.
No, I think my meet and greets are gonna probably not be at like coffee shops. Maybe we'll go meet at the park.
Do a flash and dance.
A what?
A flash and dance. Maybe that's just a term my kid uses. Have you not heard that?
I have no
No.
idea what that
No.
means.
Please
Okay,
explain.
never mind. Carry
Are
on.
you talking like
No,
a?
no, no, no. I need to know now.
Are you talking like
Yeah.
a flash mob?
Yeah, like a flash and dance. Yeah.
Not what
No,
that
it's
means.
just my kid. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. It's just Langston. That's all. He's the only one that breaks out in random dances to attract female.
He's peacocking.
At 15. What?
He's peacocking.
Yes, peacocking. Yeah.
Roger, you need to peacock
I guess I do.
at the
You know-
grocery
On the meet and
store with
greet
your
or-
pineapple.
You know, I will say that towards the end of last year, I kind of met somebody, and well, not really met somebody, but we talked for like ever, and then we started talking, and and she was like, "Okay, I'm kind of in, I want to see how this works or whatever," and I'm
Mhm.
like, "Okay," and then all of a sudden, it's like it was like maybe on a Friday, and she's like, "All right, so I'm, let's make the, you're gonna, I want you to, I want to date you. I want you to be my boyfriend. And I'm like, okay, are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah."
I want to
And
make
then
this Facebook official.
I hadn't talked to her. I mean, it's like I messaged her Friday night and Saturday, didn't hear nothing back. Sunday, I see a post. She's in a relationship with somebody else. I go,
I was just about
"What?"
to say,
I'm like, "What?"
wow.
I'm like,
Did you
"Are
ask her about it?
Did I ask her about it? No,
Yeah.
I just said, "What the fucking what?"
Did you comment that on the post?
No, I didn't. I texted her directly and showed her the screenshot. I'm like, "Really?" Now, I'm not saying that, I was jumping into the relationship with her, but she was telling me she wanted this relationship. And I'm like, "Okay, are you sure? Are you sure?" And she's like that. And I'm like, and then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, she's like, "I'm
You
in a
should-
relationship with this person." She made it a Facebook official with
You
somebody
should
else. Oh, the
message
dude.
him.
I was just about to say that. Why didn't you?
Oh, that's so messy. Just walk
That-
away.
That's what I would have done. I would have been like,
Oh yeah,
hey,
I messaged her and I says, "Don't ever, ever, ever talk to me again." And she goes, "KK."
See, I wouldn't have even have said that. I just would have been.
I was just, I told her I was lost for words. I'm like, "How could you tell me that you really care about me on Friday? You really want a relationship with me? You want this?" And and I was just like, "Well, I don't know. Maybe this would work. Maybe this wouldn't." And then I'm like, "All right, let me keep the communication going." And then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, she's Facebook official with somebody else. I was like, "What
that's
the hell?"
Did
nuts.
she even try to explain that at all? Like,
No. And she kept ignoring me until I put it out there to her and be like, "What the fuck? What the fucking what?" is what I said to her. And then she didn't respond to it. She read it, but she didn't respond to it.
Did
And then
you know?
I finally said, "Don't ever talk to me again." She goes, "KK." I'm like, "Oh, now you'll respond to me."
Whoa,
Like, what?
that's dirty.
Yeah, I was like, and that's why I'm still single, because this is the shit that I get.
well, how long were you guys seeing each other before she was like, "Oh, I want to see how this goes"?
We've been friends for 2 years now. Since I first moved to Houston like 2 years ago. Then we dated we dated, and then she got into another relationship with another guy.
So she's got a track record?
Well, apparently she's got a track
You didn't know him
record.
the first time?
Well,
Hey, I said it, not me.
no, well, we dated and we're just like stopped talking for a little, we went on some dates, we stopped talking for a little bit and then we would talk again and then she's like, I'm in a relationship with somebody else and then whatever. And then she's like, I want to see you. And then I would go see her and then she would stop talking to me for a little bit or we wouldn't talk to each other for a little bit. And then we would still communicate with each other off and on. Just kind of, I mean, we were friends.
Okay, but at what point did you think it was going to change if she's got a track record of doing this? At what point did you think it was a good idea to get in a relationship with her?
I wasn't totally sold on it yet. She insisted that she wanted us to work out. And I was like, I'm like, well, if this is the case, let's make it work. I'm like, we can make it work out. Let's keep the conversation going. And 2 days later, she's in a relationship with somebody else because we've known each other for 2 years. I mean,
but that wasn't the first. Like, there's a track record.
Yeah, there is, and that's why I kept questioning. I'm like, is this girl really serious or not? This is the girl that I told you when I first moved out here and in Houston, and on the second day she told me she loved me.
Okay,
right.
I just have to pop off real quick. I'll be right back. BRB.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that was the same girl that told me that, and I was like,
so wait. So how long was this most recent dating period before she ghosted and was in another relationship?
Which time?
This most recent one.
Oh, just a while ago back.
No, but I mean, like, how long did you guys like see each other, date each other, whatever, for this most recent go round?
Like a couple days.
Oh my God, Roger!
Yeah,
are
so
you
we
kidding?
started. Well, no,
6 months, Roger. We went over this. That's the rule.
She wanted a relationship. She wanted it. She was the one pursuing. Well, we've known each other for 2 years. She wanted it. And I was like, well, we can. She goes, can we make this work? And I'm like, well, we can make it work if you want it to work. But let's take it slow. Let's figure it out and so forth. And, and then the last thing I heard from her was, I really care about you and you are my boyfriend and I really want to make this work. And then I tried messaging her that night and then the next day. And then all of a sudden Sunday rolled around and I see this post. I'm like, oh, so you ended up just meeting some guy and now you're in a relationship with somebody else because whoever draws attention to you at the moment is who you want to be with. I see how this is working.
I just want to pop you on the forehead right now.
Thank you. You can go ahead and do that.
Just.
It wasn't like I was like totally persisting it. This is what she wanted.
But she had a track record of 2 years, and then y'all talked for a couple of days, and she wanted to jump into a relationship. Is that not like woo red?
Well,
red
yeah.
flag?
Well, yeah. Yeah. Red flag.
And then you're wondering why you're single.
Yeah, because I can't find any friggin' serious people that know about what relationships are all about.
Find serious people, or because you're wasting your time on the wrong people because you're jumping into relationships after a couple of days.
Well,
and thinking it's actually
I wasn't
be
jumping
something.
into the relationship. That's what she wanted.
But you jumped in and agreed.
And like, as a guy, you should have been like, we need to get acquainted with each other in this way before we jump into something. Because like
any girl that's going to come to you and say, hey, I want to be in a relationship after a couple days. No.
That's just
especially
like
one with a track record, Roger.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wasn't taking it seriously at first, but I thought it was kind of like, it threw me off when I saw that Facebook post and I was like, Oh, okay.
And that would throw anybody off. They just asked to be in a relationship a couple days prior. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, out of the blue, 2 days later, they're in a full blown relationship with somebody else. It's like,
Maybe you didn't answer fast enough and he did.
Right.
oh,
Were you wearing white shoes?
no, actually, no.
Dear breaker.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Megan. Sorry.
Next time.
Had to ask.
Yeah.
So,
Had to ask.
what's your resolution from all this, Raj?
Well, I'm going to make sure that, I vet the people properly and make sure that they hit all the checklists. And don't take them too serious in the beginning until things develop better.
I like those ideas.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Eh.
What about you, Crystal?
Okay, so my first dating resolutions to myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
get a
like
boyfriend
it.
this year. It's gonna happen. So I'm
What'd
telling
you say?
myself. We'll see if it actually happens though. But a couple other things that I did my homework. So, I have my list.
I know it. I know you do.
Of course she does.
Well, it's not
I
exactly
love a good list.
something that you can research. I mean, there's tons of good ideas
Right.
out there. They're all very generic. It's all
Right.
the, usual stuff like, make a date night and stick to it. And like, if you're single, go out new places, make an effort to find people. First of all, I don't like to leave my house. So there is no effort for me going out
Same.
and finding people. So I'm not going to make a resolution that I know I'm just going to break. So I'm just setting myself up for failure. But I want to focus on communication because oftentimes I will not say what I want to for the sake of keeping peace, or for like, even if something really bothers me, I'll just keep it inside for the sake of not like upsetting the other person. So this is going across like all relationships, is just like focusing on communication. I'm not saying I'm going to be like a total jerk about it, but I'm actually going to, like stop keeping a lot of stuff in and then wondering why I'm so upset about it later.
Makes sense.
People only know what you tell them. They're not mind readers, unfortunately, as much as we want
Right.
them to.
Right.
So, but I'm also asking for that in all of my relationships too. Like, just tell me, just talk to me.
Right.
And big asks, like big things that are important to me, I'm not going to ask more than once. Like if I ask and there's no follow through, then that's it.
I like it.
Me too.
Also, boundaries with that. Because sometimes I feel like I will give people chance after chance after chance after chance. And I'm like, last chances across the board. Like, and that's my boundary and I'm sticking to it. So yeah. Those are my resolutions.
Okay.
And I concur with you. I think those are reasonable.
Great.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would probably fall in the same line with you on that one too, as well. So I think your headspace is in the right direction there, and I don't think you're overthinking things. And
I thought about it for a long time.
Oh, I know you did. I
had to also like whittle down my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we had your original list, this would be a 2-hour episode, not a 1-hour episode.
Probably. I had lots of ideas. They all kind of like, and then I just kind of like grouped them up. So that's actually how I started, because I'm a nerd. Wrote out all my stuff and then just kind of grouped them into different categories. And then I'm like, okay, so this is obviously what I want to focus on.
Yeah.
And then came up with one for each category.
Well, I think, like one thing that I believe in is that, if you put in the effort, I'll put in the effort. But if you don't put in the effort, I'm not going to put in the effort.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
both people need to really want to make it work,
Yeah.
and you can't have one person put in the effort and the other person put in half an effort on one person and half an effort on another person, because that doesn't work
True.
either.
But you also have to remember a relationship isn't always 50-50. Some days it's 90-10, and then other days that flips.
True. That is true.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because there are some days, I'll be honest, like you ain't getting 100% from me because I just don't have it. But isn't that like what a relationship's about?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Random.
sure.
It is.
What do I know?
I don't know. But
a lot because you research.
Yeah.
Megan's the expert here. She's
I am not an expert.
I mean, literally, she's definitely all about the new year and the new you, because she's changing everything this year.
My main resolution, other than just don't fucking date, is, and it's a strong fault of mine, but I'm a great communicator. Like if I have a problem, y'all know I let it be
You're
known.
gonna know about it.
So I have no problem communicating. My problem is remembering my worth, because I'm so prone to chance after chance after chance. No matter how bad I'm treated, I still try to find the good in people and give them chance after chance. And I've got to stop that bullshit. I've got to stop that. And I've got to realize that of my worth and what I deserve, and someone matching my energy and matching my effort and matching my vibe. And I don't do that. I always Bobby. I'm like a doormat. And for 7 years, I've let it just trying to see the good and excusing everything that he's put me through and trying to talk myself into, oh, I can change him, or I can do this, or I can do that. And I can't. And at the end of the day, I know what I deserve. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. And I excuse him a lot of times for his part in it. So that's probably my number one that I have to really buckle down on, if that makes sense. And not be a fucking pushover. I'm a pushover. It doesn't seem like it, but I'm a pushover.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. No, I'm a push. Bobby has put me through the fucking ringer. There's so much shit, even in the past 3 months, that this man has put me through. If y'all knew, y'all would be like, Megan, you are dumber than a box of dildos. Because,
well, that's mildly put.
I was waiting for rocks.
Yeah, I mean,
and she brings out fake cocks.
All of it. I'm just dumb.
Poetry by Lydia.
Right?
I'm absolutely ignorant with it. And that's something I really have to change. So that's my goal. Even in friendships, any relationship, I have to remember that.
Oh, I forgot one last thing. And I finally came to it today. And Meg, I think you'll appreciate this because you brought up the whole friendship thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is to stop accepting casual conversation from people who owe me apologies.
I like that.
Because so often it's I just accept them coming in and making random conversation and then getting right back into the way things were without ever getting an apology.
That is yes.
That's the reason why we weren't talking.
That's a good one.
Whatever. So
that's so relatable.
Think about that for a minute.
That's how Bobby weasels his way back in, is all this shit will blow up and then I won't talk to him and he'll weasel in and just be like, good morning, how are you doing? And my dumbass, I'm stupid enough to be like, oh, I'm good. What are you up to? And
newsflash, hello, what did you tell me? How many times does it take?
Oh, yeah, but I got to change it.
Yeah,
everybody
if you're going to give me that advice, you need to take the same one.
Too.
Yeah.
Megan, you got to
I
give
give the best advice, but I don't listen to it. I
Yeah.
should,
you
but I
should.
don't.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
learning. I'm learning.
You,
It's a
you
it's
can
a
you can
process.
preach to the choir, but then when it comes
I
and it's
try. Like I genuinely I tell myself like, okay, I'm done and I deserve better and all the good things, but in the back of my mind it's like I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it.
Because
See, I
you're
learned by
scared.
making mistakes. I just have to make those mistakes about like 50
A million times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan on Facebook says, Megan, you
No, I
love
don't,
that
Dylan.
dude.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I love the person he made me think he was.
That's probably very true.
But she's
love that.
gullible to accept it and do anything different. So it goes
What?
back to you don't change your way because you keep going back to him.
Because subconsciously she thinks he is going to be that person again, and
That
she
I'm
will
led to believe
be
he
with
is.
the person that she actually loved.
And
Right.
it goes back
And it's
to
hard to let it go.
Right.
and it goes back to the definition of insanity.
It's fucking insanity.
But
Right.
Meg, I think your resolution should probably be to believe who people are when they show you who they are. Like when they show you who they are, believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I
people,
try to
people
paint
can
them
talk
in a
about
different
game.
picture with different colors than what they've provided me with, and it fucking fails every time.
Or you could use that little block button
Yeah.
and then delete them
It's such a
out of,
challenge because
and then delete it.
it's
because
such
you
a
can't
challenge because
unblock it.
with Bobby, if he pisses me, like I can lay into him and just be like, "You're a dick in every way," and I don't know. I don't know how to express
Now, when
it.
you're truly done, you'll hit that block button, and it's
Right.
not hard.
Yeah.
But
It's
like
not.
I'm done, like in my mind and in my heart, like I
No,
don't
you're
know
not.
if I just
Pick
like
up your
arguing.
No,
phone.
you're
Press
hanging on
button.
hope is what you're doing. I
Huh?
mean, what in your mind you're done. In your heart,
It's like it gives me a
you're not.
dopamine rush when I have to be like, "You're a fucking idiot. You're a piece of shit. Stop treating me this way." It's like I don't know if it's I think it's entertainment purposes. It's the
or you
entertainment.
thrive on drama.
I
No,
think
no.
the roller coaster gets
It's
you.
the roller coaster. It's not the drama because I hate drama. It's the
It's the
roller
highs and
coaster
lows.
and trying to convince myself that he could possibly be the person he has led me to believe he is for so many years.
When
It's
he
kind of
shows
like the
you-
whole theory of, you sit there and you care about somebody and then you're like, I'm not talking to you ever again. And then you unfriend them on Facebook or whatever social media they're on. And then all of a sudden, 3 months later, you're like poking in and seeing what's going on. You're like trying to snoop onto their Facebook to see what's going on because you haven't let go.
Right. But
Okay,
see, that's the thing. I've let go of him in a romantic manner. I'm stuck on the fact we were such good friends, like inseparable friends before anything. And that was a friendship I really cherished that should have never been taken to the next level. And I keep like in my mind, it's like, I want to save that friendship. So I keep that line of communication open. And in the long run, I fail to I realize it, but I don't accept it, that's gone. It's gone. It was all based on somebody that doesn't even exist.
Because in your mind, you thought that this person was the person you wanted him to be, but in reality, he wasn't.
Right. Exactly.
Dylan would like to know how many years.
7.
Hmm.
And
7
technically, if
7
it
year
was like
itch.
7 years, you're a whole new person. Like literally.
Isn't that a common law marriage?
No.
Depends on
I
what
don't
you're
know. He's out dicking down every Mary Beth, Betty.
Then
Ann,
why
and
are you
Sue.
even consider? Why
Those
are you
such
holding on to
random
it?
names.
It's the friendship. It's not the relationship.
But is that really a friendship?
not
though,
a
if he's
friendship.
playing you.
no?
No, he's playing you.
It's a situationship.
It is a situationship.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Another resolution. No situationships.
All right, let me mark that one off too.
Write that one down.
Yep, I got it.
Situationship.
No situationships. Nope.
Yeah, I've accepted the fact like the romantic side is done. Done. No repairing, no hope. It's fucking crashed and burned. And I'm okay with that. It's the friendship that I feel like, well, he was such a good friend before, but then I have to like fucking.
So Dylan says you have a history together. It's probably the foundation of that history is what makes you feel this never-ending bond.
Yes. Nailed it, Dylan.
Dylan always has really good advice.
Nailed it. Yeah. But
All
I just have to cut ties and realize no, it's just not. It's not. Nothing
That's
good.
why we're doing the new year, new you,
Yeah.
breaking old dating habits. So, Bobby, bye-bye.
Just don't date, period. Just fuck them. No, I mean, not. Never mind. Never mind.
No, Meg, we said no situationships.
Never mind. That came out wrong.
You could go on Witch Talk
That came out wrong.
and do a simple spell that would make them not talk to you.
I need
Or
the
you
rest
just
of
hit the block button.
Yeah.
There's one, it's like you put their name in a jar and you put it in like the freezer.
I got a freezer.
Yeah, there's a few good ones.
Okay.
People say they work.
Yeah. Open up the freezer. There's his hand just sitting in there.
Yeah.
Dexter.
Yes, Dexter.
Never seen that.
I watched one episode which happened to have the hand in it.
Oh, I've never seen that show.
So, Lydia, do you have any New Year's resolutions for your relationships?
So I have a sad story and I don't need condolences. Last week, my best friend from high school and college passed away suddenly. And on Saturday was her funeral. So I went back to Buffalo for her funeral and had, saw a lot of my old classmates that I haven't seen since, like 17 years. And I started thinking about our friendship. And I felt so guilty about being sad because I was still upset with her for something that happened 10 years ago that we never resolved. And we hadn't spoke. And then over the last 2 years, we had like a message here or there on Facebook. We'd send a silly video that reminded us of each other. And now she's gone. And I say all the time, like, I have friends online, which is great. But in real life, I don't really talk to many people. I don't go see anyone. I stay in my house a lot. And I internalize it as, well, nobody talks to me because nobody likes me and nobody wants to hang out with me. And I let my depression and anxiety take over, and it shouldn't. So I need to accept the fact that maybe, because I always thought my depression and stuff is a burden on my friendships, and that's why they don't hang out with me or talk to me. But, we all say it's okay not to be okay. So I am going to try to remember the fact that the phone works both ways and that I can't rely on the fact that people are going to contact me first to do things, and that I have to start opening up and reaching out to people to become friends again, because in 10 years they might be gone and I might regret that I didn't.
Mhm.
So now that I've brought down the whole tone of the show,
No, you didn't.
No, and
That's-
I think that really is a good perspective because sometimes we
is.
sit there and we wait on that person to contact us. We wait on them. We see them. Do they miss me enough, or they, or this is just general. I mean, you want them to make the effort, but maybe they're needing you to make. Maybe it's okay to you make that effort. Maybe they need that for them to come to you, and so. There's no rule book with this, and we can't focus on this person has to do it. And sometimes we have to be the bigger person, reach back out and say, listen, I know we haven't talked in forever. I don't know what brought us down this road, but let's figure this out because I miss you.
I'm very
Yeah.
guilty of not reaching out to, and I always think I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna annoy them, and that's always like my thought. Like,
mhm.
sorry, I'm annoying you with my like 5 million texts.
Yeah,
so
right.
Yeah,
I'm
Crystal never
sorry.
reached out. Crystal never reached out to me during the break, so I was kind of like a little bummed and everything. So
hibernating.
yeah.
Like, why haven't you, reacted to the 15 TikToks I sent you?
Right.
They were really important.
I haven't been on TikTok. I like just went back on the other day, but I was like, oh, the ban happened. Back. I can
I
go back
accidentally
on.
deleted the app.
Oh, and now you can
And
get
now
it
you
back.
can't get it.
I
Now
got
you
it back. I got
Oh.
it back. I got it back.
How?
I sure the hell did. It
What
took
was your
me.
secret?
So, okay, let me tell y'all. I went into my Apple store, logged out of my Apple ID, made a brand new Apple ID, set it to Canada, downloaded a VPN, set that to Canada, went to the App Store, put in TikTok, pulled it right up, downloaded it, logged out of that Apple account, logged it in my normal Apple account, and voila, it worked.
Look at that. Meg's
I hope
attention.
everybody take note. That's going to be a TikTok
Take
reel
notes.
right now, right? So we should make that into a TikTok reel.
I
yeah.
know what all of those words mean, but I have no idea what you just said.
It took me a minute to figure it out, but once I got it, it worked within like.
And I would have
5
gone on
minutes.
TikTok to understand.
I
but-
was so upset. I was so upset. I didn't think I'd be able to get it back, but
Change
Reddit.
the VPN to a different country, log
But
in, download the app.
The thing is, it's the Apple Store, because if you try to download the VPN and you use the Apple Store that you normally use, it won't let you re-download anything because it still shows America, like the United States. So you have to get a brand new Apple ID, set that Apple ID up to Canada or UK or Australia, anything of that sort.
I would have
Then
done Australia
Right.
just for
And
you
then-
to feel.
You sound like a very intelligent person, Megan.
I really am to be
just-
so fucking dumb.
Why would you say it like
Why-
that, Roger?
Because
I
we're
really
book
am. I'm
smart,
really
not street
intelligent.
smart.
I'm like the dumbest smart person.
the dumbest
I really
smart
am.
The smartest
dumbest.
people lack common sense.
This is true.
Yeah. I lack it in a lot of areas, but then again, I'm very fucking like very smart in a lot of different areas.
Mhm.
Just not like street smart. I'm not one to like run towards the danger instead of running away from it. I'm that dumb blonde that goes up the stairs when a killer comes in instead of down the stairs and out the door. I run up the stairs.
Hmm.
And I'm okay with that.
But
It's
it,
work.
it makes for a better movie.
Yeah, it's entertaining. I
So,
like
Crystal-
You're
entertainment.
an expert in that.
Crystal, do you have any new stats for us outside of your stats about
Well,
you?
Really, there's no numbers on this. I mean, people make and break resolutions all the time. And
Right.
I mean, I came across lists and lists of relationship resolutions.
I did too.
And, it kind of ran the gambit, a little bit of everything. So
Uh-huh.
It's hard to get stats on this.
it is.
We should do a bet on who whose resolution lasts the longest,
I
or
fell.
I have like
who
20,
falls,
so that's not fair.
who falls off the bandwagon first and goes
It's
back
like
to
the
the old ways.
Seinfeld episode.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I'm really gonna hold strong to mine though. I've got to. I'm tired
are
of the same response and going through it like time after time. It like I'm over it. I'm tired of it. Like I deserve happiness just as much as anybody except for Bobby. But I deserve that. And I've just reached my point where it's like I'm just over it. I'm tired of dealing with bullshit.
Well, there's happiness outside of Bobby. You just
A
need to
lot.
accept that. You need to accept that.
Oh yeah.
And there's bigger happiness. There's better happiness.
Bigger. There's bigger happiness.
Yes.
There's bigger happiness.
Bigger happiness. Yep.
I'm such a child.
I'm
I'm trying so hard to maintain.
my mouth has no filter. It just flows out, y'all.
So what, Meg?
Yes.
Say you're sticking to your resolutions. What are they again?
Not dealing with bullshit from Bobby. Remembering my worth and remembering like I communicate, I bring a lot to the table. I just ask for matched effort.
That's exactly what I tell people. I'm like, and I said that just earlier.
Mhm.
I give effort, you give effort. If you
I'm gonna
don't give me
start
effort,
matching effort though. Instead of being the one to put forth like 200%, I'm gonna start matching effort in every aspect of my life. Whatever relationship it is, I'm gonna start matching effort and see how that works out.
Do you think though that the way somebody puts forth effort can be like similar to love languages? Like you may not see it because it's not what you would consider like effort into the relationship.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
So what's your
I don't know.
answer?
Yeah.
everybody has their own effort angle.
Right.
It's like when you're in the relationship with somebody and like you said, love languages,
Mhm.
listen, I need more affection from you. Well, I'll give you more affection, but I need you to put me first. Okay. So you put that effort in to make me feel important, then I will give you affection. So it doesn't have to be the same effort in the same area, but you need to know what you're hungry for. What
Like literally the only things I'm so big on in a relationship is communication and respect. When there is a person who literally gets mad because I don't show up to wherever by 9 o'clock, by 9:05, I'm getting messages and videos of them sleeping with someone else and saying,
what the fuck?
Yeah, I would never
That's
speak
childish. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't need that. You don't. That's just cancer in your relationship. It doesn't matter if you guys get along great next week. You're gonna fall back in the same habit. This person, that person, who sends that shit to you? I mean, we're like in high school. Are we in high school? What the
That's
hell?
like disrespect to a whole nother level. Like that's like
Yeah.
you don't get to speak to me anymore. Block,
Mhm.
block, block.
Mhm.
Like
and it's not one event, it's not
you're
two
dead
events.
to me.
Know your
That
worth.
was my breaking point. Like at that moment, it was like,
Yeah, I
I'm
would say
legit
so.
done. I'm legit just, no matter how bad
You speak to him
my
after
hope
that?
is that the person he made me believe he is really there. It's not fucking there. It's not there. It's not there at all.
He's
And
playing mind games with you. He's trying to mind fuck you. Is what he's trying to do.
right. Keep me in the
And-
back pocket for a rainy day.
Yeah,
Is what it
right. And you're not a back pocket girl.
No,
No.
not at all. And I only ask for respect and communication. And if you can't match that, I'm not gonna I
But
just
you
can't.
need to stick to it. If you
Yes.
give in all the time, you're going to continue being that back pocket girl.
Yeah.
If
do
you
that.
continue giving in and saying, okay, whatever, I'm going to give him another shot. Once again,
Then at
insanity.
that point, I deserve. I feel, if I turn a blind eye to what he did,
Yeah.
next go around, I feel like I would fucking deserve that because my dumb ass, I should know after the first time. Don't give it a second time to repeat.
Or how about he should know not to treat other human beings like garbage?
Shut the fuck up, Brandon. Go fuck yourself. I hate him.
Oh gosh, Brandon.
fuck
Half
yourself.
of this panel needs therapy. Half of this panel should date
I'm very
each
proud
other.
of
Coming
And
from a
one has
washed
a
up,
nice house plant.
coming from a washed up, bald, fucking suck ass lawyer, go fuck yourself, Brandon.
Oh, you must know who
My
he
plant
is.
is very nice, Meg.
I'm
Yeah.
already in therapy. Thank you very much.
I can't stand him. He's always got something to fucking say. Every time. Like he's
Hey,
Mr.
you just said
Wonderful.
half and half. We don't know
Yeah,
what half he was talking about.
right, exactly.
Piece of
I
shit.
am.
But we do know I have a nice house
I'm curious. I'm curious who the two are that should date.
Yeah, exactly, Brandon. Who?
My money is on me and Crystal.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm the one that needs therapy. I can already tell you that one.
Because
I'm
I'm
the one
already
that
in
needs
therapy. So
in therapy.
I have a psychologist and a psychiatrist.
I can't wait for the day somebody
I'm
throws
double
a,
dipping.
I was just gonna say.
I can't wait for the day somebody throws a stone and knocks that son of a bitch off his fucking high horse. I cannot wait.
Well, if you keep saying that stuff, we're never going to find out who the two are that are need to date.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Piece of shit.
Oh, Roger.
Megan.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Hey, what's wrong with
Go
that?
play in traffic. Start a shotgun.
So, Roger, what park are you going to go to for this meet and greet?
We're gonna go to the skate park. I'm gonna see if Megan can ride my skateboard with me.
Can I just say something really quick, totally off topic, but it concerns what Roger just said? When did skateboarding end?
Tony Hawk.
remember,
No, there's still skateboard parks now. What are you talking about? It didn't
I-
end.
I used to see people skateboarding all the time, like on the corner and everything, and now
I don't either. Now that you say that, I don't either.
I was watching Grind, you know that movie Grind, and I just started thinking about it. I'm like, this was like a whole era that is gone.
There's a skate park like 2
Kids don't
miles
go play
away.
outside anymore.
Right. It's
Yeah.
empty. Nobody's ever up there.
And now I'm old and I get hurt easily.
Mm.
Me too.
So is Brandon saying that Megan and I should date and that Crystal
Brandon
and
doesn't know a
Lydia
hole in the wall from
need
his
therapy?
So apparently,
Doesn't.
we need therapy.
If anybody needs therapy, it's Brandon Carson.
Plot twist. Already in therapy.
Oh wow. Do.
That's a butt.
I
hurt
had a
I
session
would give him
today.
time of day. Why would I not give him a time of day? Because he fucking sucks at life and he's not even cute.
But he
Are you
said
talking about Roger or Brandon?
Brandon.
Oh,
He's just butthurt because I don't pay him.
Well, you're kind of giving him attention right now.
Yeah, you are. You're boosting his ego right now. But Brandon is married, so
God help her soul.
Oh dear. So apparently today we need therapy and have a nice house
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
so when are we going on our date, Megan?
Next to never.
Okay.
Meet and greet at the park.
Wow.
I love you, Roger. I'm just kidding.
Take
I
notes,
know.
do research.
I love you too.
Well, that's okay. When I'm in Illinois in August, I'm going to take Crystal on a date.
I thought you were coming in
Ooh.
April.
No, I said August.
I knew it was an A month. Change that on my calendar.
50-50.
At least it'll be nice and warm.
When y'all coming to Vegas?
Oh, Vegas.
Last time I went to Vegas, my boots melted. So
Your boots melted.
I am dead serious.
What?
Yeah, I went to the Sick New World concert 2 years ago, and of course I had to wear my boots because, dress the part. And the next day when I was like waiting at the airport, I'm like, man, like why do my feet hurt so much? And I like looked down and my boots were like slanted because they had melted, and the way I was standing, they got pushed outward.
So like your feet were crooked.
So,
Oh, wow.
and I really liked those
Man,
boots
like the hot. How do they melt?
because it's hot.
The hot paper. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It was
It's
so
friggin'
hot.
Whoa.
Oh, it's so
Forget how hot it is in
And I
Vegas.
don't do well in the heat. And,
Yeah.
Oh, during the summer, it gets up to the 120s.
Yeah.
and for those who are on antidepressant meds, some of them make you more prone to heat stroke. So just a little tidbit.
I always forget that too. When I start feeling hot and like really pass outish in the summer, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. My meds. I always forget about that.
I feel like since Lydia will be up in Chicago, in the Chicago area during August, we should do a whole group trip.
We should.
Do a Love on the Rox meet and greet.
Yeah, meet and greet.
Meet and greet in a park.
In
You
the
know, it's
public
kind of like that
movie.
MTV show, The Real World, or something like that. We could kind of do,
You can be extras in the movie I'm filming.
yes. All right.
Put me in. Let me play a serial killer.
So, Meg, we went over your resolutions. Roger, do you remember what yours were?
Oh, yeah. So I'm not going to take people seriously.
He's
right
gonna get off
the
the
bat.
dating apps.
I'm going to get off the dating apps.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
And I'm going to try to find somebody real,
Well,
They just
I-
created AI girlfriend robot.
Yeah. No, you can actually have this is what I was gonna say. Is that I think now, when you go on these dating apps and you start talking to people, I bet you now it's all AI that you're talking to, not a real person.
Roger, let me do your bio on your dating app.
No, he's getting off the dating apps.
Yes.
Is your profile picture you holding a fish?
Me holding a fish? No.
Oh,
It's him standing on the Las Vegas Strip.
how do you know?
A Santa Claus or an elf or something crazy.
Now I did dress up as Santa Claus on the Strip with my roommate in Vegas, and the last I checked, we had almost 70,000 because somebody spotted us and then posted it on Instagram, and we had like 70,000 views. It was the last I checked. I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, that was cool. I saw that.
I think a
I
good
would
one
never be able to find you.
is that 6-month rule.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
6 weeks.
Yeah,
That's
even
fine.
6 weeks would be an improvement.
It would be. It would
But
be.
what about the 6-minute rule?
Oh God.
Oh, I beat
Well,
that.
there's a reason why it's called 7 minutes in heaven, and not
Blast from the
6
past.
minutes.
Holy shit. I've not heard that in a minute. 7 minutes in heaven.
And a lifetime in hell.
You ain't kidding. You are not kidding. Unless you're Bobby, then it's like 2.5 minutes in mediocre. Mediocre.
There's so many jokes to be made. Not gonna make them.
Roger, how old are you?
53.
Lydia, are you
53.
making him a
No, there was a question in the comments.
Oh, I can't see the comments.
I pay attention to the comments.
Oh, Brandon. Yes, I'm 53.
Too old for you, Brandon. Shut the fuck up.
I have a big birthday coming up. That's scary. So
When
that's why
is
we're
it?
sticking to our resolutions this year.
When is
When?
your birthday?
June.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a birthday. That way I don't age. Right? That's how that works.
Right? You're 21 again.
I think 27 is a little bit more reasonable. We'll
Yeah,
see.
21 is a little too
Forever
young.
27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a train wreck at 21.
No.
Fucking train wreck.
You're still a train wreck. What are you talking about?
I am.
Like every 21-year-old's job, though.
Yeah, I was a train wreck. I'll take myself at 27 over 21 any day.
So, and Lydia, not to get back on the subject, but Lydia.
Okay, so Brandon told me to go to 20 to 30-year-olds.
No.
See, that's the sick son of a bitch he is.
Gross. What could you possibly have in common? Nothing. Waste of time. Stop wasting your time.
I did that. Been there, done that. Remember, we had Kara on the show, but remember I was dating Kara. She was 20 years younger than me,
Butt
and that
plug
didn't
girl.
go. That didn't. Yes, the butt
That's
plug
yours.
girl. Yeah. So
I don't remember what I ate yesterday, but I remember what Roger said on this podcast a year and a half ago.
About butt plug girl.
Yeah, you saw where that went at, but I mean, it lasted 8 months longer than
Well, I
I
mean,
ever
we didn't really
expected it
see
did.
where it went, but we were told where it went.
Yeah.
There's X-rays.
I don't want to know
where
where
it went.
No, there's X-rays. Oh my God. Anyhow.
This make me laugh too much today.
Oh Lordy,
And
I'm
Lydia,
here to be the comedian of the group.
she is.
you are. Which you come across so like cool, calm, and collected, but the funniest stuff just comes out of your mouth with just the sweetest expression.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, I know. Hair flip.
Right. She does this.
Yes. The angel pose.
Yes.
So Lydia, your resolution was to reach out more. I really like that. I think I also want to adopt that to like my 5 million resolutions. But like reach out to those people who don't owe me apologies. What's going on my life?
You want to come over and build a Lego set?
Yes. Saw the Lego bouquets.
No lie. If you
I just built a Lego.
if you look at mine and Crystal's like chat history, it is
Oh.
just all like
Lego.
video, like Instagram reels or TikToks about Legos.
I'm like, I just had one up here too, and now it's out of reach because I'm 5 feet tall and can't reach it.
Well, I'm really upset because they're re-releasing like a whole new line of Harry Potter. And I'm like, and I only had a couple more sets to finish the last set. And now you're going to come out with a brand new castle. Like, this is ridiculous. This is the third one.
Gotta catch up, Lydia.
Yeah, you do.
Any of them.
It's a building.
I don't have room. I already filled 2 of my IKEA Billy bookcases with my built Lego sets. Now I have to buy a third and a fourth because I have literally like 15 sets in boxes that I need to build.
I love it.
I want to build the Mufasa head.
I don't care for Lion King.
I love Disney. I can't help it.
Or the Home Alone house.
Ooh, that's a really expensive one.
It is.
Wait, I'll come up here. I could take you to the Home Alone house.
Yes, because it's in the North Shore of Chicago.
You
Yeah.
can get,
I've
if
heard about
anybody's
it.
interested, you can get the DeLorean now.
I
at
did see that
Lego.
one. I saw the DeLorean.
I saw it at Walmart the other day.
Crystal, have you been to the Home Alone house?
I have been to the Home Alone house.
Has a basketball court inside.
Does it
I haven't
really?
been in the Home Alone house.
Yeah, they didn't film anything inside the actual house. They only
I heard
filmed
that.
external. They filmed in a high school near the house.
This is true.
Oh, I
But
didn't
you
know
see
that.
people outside that house. Like there's people who live there, and there's just, especially around Christmas time for obvious reasons, there's always people out there taking pictures. Like, I couldn't imagine how weird it would be.
That is a
Living in
resolution.
that house
I'm
and
gonna
people
make
taking
that house this year. That's a resolution. I'm gonna make it there.
Well, when y'all make your trip up here to see me,
I'm
I will-
coming.
But the key is you have to make the trip, Megan.
I make the trip. I just got back from Florida.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see my sister.
That'd be fun. Any resolutions for that relationship?
I love we are perfect. I love her. She's my world.
You know what? I did have that. I had an interesting talk with my sister when I was in Buffalo. And she's like, well, you know, nobody really checks on me because I don't have kids. So I told myself I was going to make a better attempt at being a better sister.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
I think I'm the best fucking sister. And my sister's pretty jam up.
I'm pretty garbage at reaching out to my brothers, though, unless something's wrong.
I really don't like my brother. So, I mean, I love him, but I don't like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, guys. So I thank you all for hanging out with us. We're back, new season, brand new episodes kicking off here, 2025. Yes, and now we have resolutions. Next week we'll see who actually keeps their resolution.
You think it's going to be over after just a week, Raj?
Well,
Right.
I think
You're not giving us credit, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, trust me. She's going to be in Bobby's back pocket next week. Just watch.
Oh, God.
I
Learn
hate
the
y'all.
block button.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be
Mark
interesting.
my words. Megan's going to be the first to fall off.
Probably. Let's be real.
He's going to be the Elaine of our group.
100%.
Yeah.
One
All right,
day.
guys, you have yourself a great rest of your night, rest of your week, and we will see you all
Next Monday.
Dylan.
He's tired, Dylan. He's tired.
Thanks for watching, Dylan.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan.
Dylan is a good guy.
And thank you, Brandon, for chiming in on this
Fuck
episode.
you, Brandon.
All right, guys, you have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.